Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the UFC Apex here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Stormy Buonantony of ESPN and VSiN. Cannot thank you all enough for being here on what's obviously such an exciting day for the XFL, for all of its fans. In just a few moments, we're going to bring out the head coaches as we announce the first selections for the 2023 XFL season. And this is just kicking off a series of events centralized around this incredible and revolutionary league. Later on this evening, make sure you tune in to ESPN2 at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern for the XFL Draft Preview Show, the drive to the XFL Draft. And then tomorrow, everybody's going to be right back here when we really get this draft underway in the morning. And you guys all get to know the faces, the names, the personalities that are going to be representing these incredible franchises. But enough out of me. Let's bring up the woman of the hour here, XFL chairwoman and owner, Dany Garcia.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. What an incredibly exciting day. We are so happy to be here. As Stormy was saying, our coaches are about to start this incredible first step for us and make our selections and pick players who will be the first to put on our XFL uniforms. And we are so excited. Our league is a league of vision. And we are here to unleash the dreams that football makes possible. And it's starting today, which we are absolutely excited about. Our athletes, our players, are elite players, and they will have something to prove. And we will be behind them, investing them so they can prove it on the field. And we will have dynamic play. We will have play that matters. We will be engaging our fans. We will be entertaining them. People will be experiencing the XFL and having an incredible time doing it. So we are so excited for today. We are starting and kicking off in a major way. We thank you for being here, and let's go. Stormy.
Thank you, Dany. Let's go. Indeed, it is time to meet our quarterbacks for the 2023 XFL season. First up, the Arlington Renegades. Please welcome to the stage head coach Bob Stoops and quarterback Drew Plitt. The Renegades have also selected Kyle Slaughter, who unfortunately could not be here with us today, but Slaughter has been rostered by 7 NFL teams, most recently the Jaguars. And in Plitt's collegiate career, he led the Ball State Cardinals to their first bowl win in program history, where he was named to the 2020 MVP of the Arizona Bowl. Coach Stoops, you coached the Renegades back in 2020, but this is a whole new experience. What are you excited about in terms of the differences of the league this year?
Well, new ownership, of course, here with Dany today and Dwayne Johnson. And, I'm looking forward to working with these great players. You know, there's a lot of great players that are on the fringes of the NFL that'll be playing in the XFL that are fun to watch and fun to coach.
You've been doing this a long time. What are some things that you're really hoping to leave your mark on these young guys as they try to take that next step in their careers?
You know, just help them improve, help them, give them that window, you know, for everybody to watch them, for all these NFL teams to watch them, and to play exciting, fun football.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank
Congratulations,
you.
Drew.
Thank you. All right, Drew. Great.
Some photos? Yes. Photo time. Congratulations again. Up next, the Houston Roughnecks welcome head coach Wade Phillips and Roughnecks quarterbacks Caleb Ellaby and Brandon Silvers. Ellaby is a former starter for Western Michigan, had a great final season with the Broncos, guiding his team to a 2021 Quick Lane Bowl victory over Nevada. Silvers, meanwhile, making his return to the XFL after being signed as the first quarterback in Seattle franchise history in 2019. Coach Phillips, what excites you about seeing these first quarterbacks that you've secured as you start to create this roster for this year?
You know, I can already see it in their eyes. If you look at them, they're excited about playing football. They're both tremendous athletes, and they get to show what they can do. So we're excited about that.
How could you not be? I know Houston, a place that's very special to you and your heart, dating back a long time. What's it mean to be coaching there again?
Yeah, Houston's home for me. I grew up in Houston, went to University of Houston, coached for the Oilers, coached for the Texans, and now I'm going to coach for the best team in Houston, the Roughnecks.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, gentlemen. Best select this season. And we are here in Las Vegas, like I said, the home of a very new franchise to the XFL, the Vegas Vipers. To represent the Vipers today, Mark Ross, Executive VP of Football Operations for the XFL, alongside quarterback selections Jalen McClendon and Luis Perez. While the league might be new to Vegas, it is not to these two quarterbacks, both bringing previous XFL experience to the table. McClendon played his college ball at Baylor and NC State, is also a former Los Angeles Wildcat, and Perez coincidentally also spent time with the Wildcats before in 2020 moving on to the New York Guardians. Like I said, Vegas, this is the new franchise out here, and for a city that has just absolutely been booming the way that it has grown to fall in love with sports in recent years. What does it mean to bring a team here in the XFL?
Well, I know it's so important for the league and for the ownership to have a presence here in Vegas. And as you mentioned, always a city of excitement, but the sports scene with the Knights and that the Raiders coming back and the Aces winning the World Championship. And I think the Vipers are trying to replicate that as well. So super important for the XFL to do that. And these young men, I think, might have a hand in that.
Maybe. Yes, I hope so. Congratulations, you two. Big smiles. You'll love to see it. Time to welcome in the newest additions of the Orlando Guardians, quarterbacks Quentin Dormady and DeAndre Francois, alongside their head coach Terrell Buckley. Dormady took the Central Michigan Chippewas from a one-win team to a MAC title game in 2019, as well as an appearance in the New Mexico Bowl. Francois, an Orlando native, so very familiar with the city, former standout quarterback at Florida State and Hampton University, led the Seminoles to an Orange Bowl victory against Michigan in 2016. If anybody knows a thing or two about having success in the state of Florida, it is this guy right here. What does it mean to you to be coaching and imparting all of the knowledge that you have in a state that means so much to you?
It means everything. This is what it's about. You have two fine gentlemen here that happen to be great football players, and to be able to help them develop and continue to improve as players and young men in the state of Florida, it's priceless.
You're used to picking off quarterbacks. Now you're picking quarterbacks. How different was this for you?
Well, I'm used to picking them off, like you said, so I know quarterbacks.
Hey.
That's the thing about it that you forget. We study quarterbacks.
Absolutely. Congratulations
Thank you so
welcome
much.
to the XFL. Next up, please welcome the San Antonio Brahmas and head coach Hines Ward, alongside his quarterback selections Juwan Pass and Anthony Russo. Pass, a.k.a. Puma, played collegiate football at Louisville, as well as his graduate season at Prairie View A&M. Russo, meanwhile, spent time at both Temple and Michigan State, finished his Temple career ranking top 4 in the program's all-time passing yards, touchdowns, completions, and attempts list. Hines Ward, this is your first head coaching opportunity, but you know a thing or two about having solid coaches. Bill Cowher, Mike Tomlin, also very intense guys. What type of a head coach will you be to these gentlemen?
The same. The intensity will be there. But no, it's a blessing in itself to get an opportunity to be a head coach. But for me, it's all about developing champions, both on and off the field. And I think it starts with these guys that we have on stage, getting them out, giving them every opportunity to improve as quarterbacks, but also, off the field. We want to develop young men to go out there and be positive role models in our community as well. So,
what has the reception been like in San Antonio?
San Antonio, they love us down there, man. In San Antonio, I'm just thankful to have football in the city of San Antonio. Of course, the state of Texas, they're all about football, and I can tell you one thing, our fans are super passionate, super excited to have football back in San Antonio.
Winning football, no doubt. Congratulations, you guys. Welcome to the league. Turning our attention now to the St. Louis Battlehawks. Joining me on the stage, head coach Anthony Becht And quarterback Ryan Willis, the team also selected A.J. McCarron, who unfortunately couldn't be here today. Willis set a Kansas freshman record with 1,719 passing yards in 2016 before transferring to Virginia Tech to close out his collegiate career. And McCarron won a pair of BCS national championships as a starter at Alabama before heading to the professional ranks, spent time with the NFL Cincinnati Bengals, Bills, Raiders, Texans, and most recently the Falcons. Fans have been going absolutely crazy in St. Louis about having this team back there. What have you made of everything that's been going on in St. Louis?
Yeah, Stormy, best fan base in the XFL, no question about it. I've been up there several times, and the engagement, both socially and in person, as soon as I get off the plane, people are they're ready for football. So it's back, one of the best sports cities in the country, and they can't wait for football.
The passion already ingrained in the community, no doubt. And this is the first step in you really creating the identity of your team, right? And I know you want an explosive offense. How did AJ and Ryan match that build for you?
Yeah, I mean, both of these guys bring a lot of unique qualities. Leadership, number one. Ryan's a big guy, big arm, super athletic, can make all the throws. And then AJ brings a lot of NFL experience to us. He's a guy that, quite frankly, can win at the line of scrimmage. And I think for us, going against some of these defensive-minded head coaches that we have and some of those coordinators, I think that's a key part of our success this season.
It's going to be a ton of fun, no doubt. Congratulations. Welcome.
All right.
Next up, please welcome head coach of the Seattle Sea Dragons, Jim Haslett, and his quarterbacks, Ben DiNucci and Steven Montez. DiNucci was drafted by the Cowboys in 2020, stepped in as a rookie to play 3 straight games for Dallas after his collegiate career at Pitt and James Madison. Montez, too, has NFL experience with Washington and Detroit, set a number of program records at Colorado as well, including the Buffs' all-time leader in passing yards and total offense. Welcome, gentlemen. Coach Haslett, what type of offense can we expect to see from the Sea Dragons this year?
Well, we hired June Jones is going to run the offense, so it's going to be wide open offense. He coached some great quarterbacks, and Jim Kelly, Warren Moon, and a few of those guys. So kind of looking for the same thing for these two. I'm excited about the opportunity. I'm excited for these two. Mm-hmm. They really have a chance to showcase themselves, and I'm here to help guys live their dreams out, whatever it is. Go to the NFL, go make a lot of money, go play here and get a job, whatever it is. I'm here to help them, and I think we can teach them a few things. They're going to teach me a few things.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about, right? The growth process. When you look at the team that you want to create, what's the identity of this group?
Well, I'm going to have guys that love football, guys that want to play like these two. They're coming here for a reason. When the draft comes up, we're drafting guys that want to play football, guys that call you and you're like, oh, maybe we'll go play somewhere else. We're going to have guys that like football.
Can't wait to see what Seattle brings to the table. Thank you, guys. Congratulations. Last but certainly not least, time for the quarterback selection from the DC Defenders. Welcome Defenders head coach Reggie Barlow and quarterback Eric Dungy. Dungy, dual threat quarterback who makes his return from the XFL after previously playing for Bob Stoops with the Renegades in 2020. He played for the Syracuse Orange in college, where he became one of just 5 ACC quarterbacks all time with 11,000 plus yards of total offense and over 90 touchdowns. Welcome to the XFL. What does bringing in an athletic mobile quarterback like this say about the type of team and offense that you want to bring to start 2023?
Well, first of all, Eric is an outstanding football player. He did that at Syracuse, and he obviously fits what we want to do on offense. Obviously, we want to be a spread. We do think that there are some opportunities to run the quarterback in this league, not as much, but he's shown that he can do that, so that's what we'll be looking for.
How special is the opportunity ahead for this team and for the guys that are going to be on your roster to really put their best foot forward and show what they're made of on this stage?
Yeah, well, they've done it before. I mean, that's why they're here. They've done it in college. They've done it early on in their lives. So we're just looking forward to giving them the opportunity to continue to grow and develop, an opportunity to come and play in a wonderful league and, win games.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much. And a big congratulations to all of the quarterbacks and head coaches today. Again, this is the first step as we really begin to build this league. The action continues tonight, though. Don't forget, ESPN 2, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 Eastern. The XFL Draft Preview Show is going to be premiering. And then tomorrow we'll be back here bright and early, 8:30 a.m. to get the draft underway and start filling out these rosters. A huge thank you again to all of the coaches and players here today. And, of course, Danny Garcia. Let's hear it for everybody. Thank you so much.